Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here for Friday's card. We got 8 races on tap. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
Main track fast. The turf racing has been canceled for Friday afternoon. Our first race, 6 furlongs, maiden claimers, maiden fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Scratch number 8. Laugh it up.
Racing at Gulfstream, all except for River Rhythm, who spotted the field 5 lengths at the start. American Presence from down toward the inside wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Out 3 wide, So Frank moves to challenge, and Go Sandy Go from down toward the inside. These 3 are quickest. Street Show comes away racing in 4th, a length better than Vegas Heat in 5th, followed by 4th Amendment, and the trailer after a slow beginning, the trailer River Rhythm. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn, Go Sandy Go by ahead. American Presence right alongside second. So Frank is 3rd and 3 wide. It's a stretch of 5 lengths back to Street Show, a length better than Vegas Heat, followed by 4th Amendment, and River Rhythm is still last, and the 3 up top continue to slug it out. 5/16 to go. Up on the outside, here's So Frank to take a run at Go Sandy Go. American Presence in a tough spot between horses, 4 lengths better than Street Show, who tries to tack on, and they're at the top of the stretch. Go Sandy Go comes off the corner in front, 3/4 of a length. So Frank and Ramsey Zimmerman to the attack second. Street Show is down the outside and starting to make late interest, and followed by American Presence. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Go Sandy Go still there. So Frank wandering inside, and that cost him. It's Go Sandy Go, who will deliver and start 22 under Michael Ritvo by 3. So Frank was second. American Presence got running to be 3rd in front of Street Show, who was 4th in 1:11 and 2.
Number 2, Go Sandy Go, finally breaks maiden in its 22nd start. Owned by Suzanne Benjamin, trained by Ron Gaffney, ridden to victory today by apprentice Michael Ritvo. The second race, originally scheduled for 5 furlongs on the turf, to be run on a fast main track. Claimer for 3-year-olds and upwards, scratch the 4, the 6, and number 7, Excessive Essence.
And they're off. Ari's Pride was off awkwardly. Toward the inside, Big Grandpa wins the start and goes looking for the lead. Capital City comes away between horses and races second now, with Love You All the Time away in 3rd. It's a length and a half to Just Blessed down inside 4th, and the gray, Ari's Pride, after that subpar beginning, is last of the 5, chasing the speed of Big Grandpa. Big Grandpa and Oscar Delgado throttle open at the 3 furlong point. They lead it by 2.5 lengths over the favorite Capital City, who's asked to get a little closer second. Love You All the Time is now moving up in 3rd. Toward the inside, Just Blessed is 4th, and Ari's Pride is still 5th and last, and Big Grandpa is still 1st. Big Grandpa in front by a length, but here comes Olivero and Capital City on the outside. Capital City cut loose to try to get to the leader, Big Grandpa, who holds tough under Delgado with 3/16 to go. It's Big Grandpa still in front, 2-length lead. Capital City to the attack, but he's running out of time, and he's running out of effort. Oscar Delgado for his first riding victory at Gulfstream aboard Big Grandpa by 2. Second, Capital City from Love You All the Time. 3rd, then Ari's Pride and Just Blessed in 57 flat.
Number 1, Big Grandpa uses his speed, takes some gate to wire, owned by Jim Atwell, trained by Diane Morrissey, and ridden to victory today by Oscar Delgado. We'll take a break. Be back for the 3rd in just a few moments.
Paladin Bay in front as they hit the last 16th of a mile. 15 to 1 shot. Paladin Bay got it done. What a horse race here as they come to the last 16th of a mile. Lexi Lou unwavering on the lead. Lexi Lou to win the South Ocean. Paladin Bay will finish second.
Sligo Bay, Canada's leading sire of 2-year-olds and number 2 on the Canadian General Sire list in 2013, standing at Adena Springs.
General A-Rod, spot on the outside in Constitution. Cairo Prince is 5th right now, and he's 4 lengths off the lead. Then Matador, who's down at the rail with 4.5 to make up. Constitution has won!
Welcome back. Our 3rd race of 5 furlong sprint. This is a maiden claiming event. The maiden filly 2-year-olds. The claiming price $50,000 down to $40,000. 8 runners going to post with no scratches or jockey changes.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Knox County Zip begins nicely and goes looking for the lead with Quick Reward moving to challenge early, a length better than Yarmorka and heading south, and up on the outside, Alarming Angel. These top five have opened up now on Rex's Comprise, followed by Diana's Comprise, and Olympic Sochi is last of all, chasing the speed of the odds-on favorite, Knox County Zip. Knox County Zip to the 3 furlong point, 3 parts in front. Here's Quick Reward moving up on his outside now, second. Alarming Angel is third. Yarmorka pocketed up inside at the 5/16, 3.5 lengths better than heading south. Then Rex's Comprise, and they run to the top of the stretch. Knox County Zip held together up top, leads it under Jeffrey Sanchez a length and a half. Trying to get after him second is Quick Reward. Yarmorka cuts the corner, and Alarming Angel is out wide, and they straighten for the drive. Knox County Zip with 1/8 of a mile more to get, but here's Quick Reward. Up and on the outside, Quick Reward runs at the leader. Quick Reward trying to collar Knox County Zip, and has at the 16th pole. Knox County Zip battles on. Quick Reward will win it. Under Jonathan Gonzalez by a net from Knox County Zip second. Alarming Angel held third. It's close for fourth between Rex's Comprise and Yarmorka in 59 flat.
Number 6, Quick Reward, comes from off the pace to score and pays $32.40 to win. Owned by Robert Ross, trained by Michael Yates, with the victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. The fourth race, 1 mile claiming event. Fillies advanced 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Scratched the 2 hard-knocking lady. The jockey on the 7, Kevin Krieger, scratched number 8, Miss Celeb.
They're up. Toward the inside, Saratoria breaks nicely and looks for the lead. Zenin Girl has hustled to challenge, and Highland Sarah's in a bit tight early on. Meanwhile, White Lion comes away in the top flight as they run out of the 1 mile chute. It will be Saratoria to lead by a head, but she has company. Moving up on the inside is Saratoria, now to join the leader, Wine Angel, who puts ahead in front. On the outside, it's White Lion with Kenny's Hattie Blue away in the top flight. Zenin Girl was off a bit slow now. She moves up into be third, and she's a length better than Buwanaswari, and the trailer on the inside is Highland Sarah. Opening quarter, Spirited 23-3, or rather 23-4 to the 5/8 they go. Zenin Girl inside, and on the outside, Wine Angel with Saratoria in front. Saratoria by a head, Wine Angel is second. 2 lengths back to the good spot for Zenin Girl in third. Highland Sarah improves inside. White Lion is on the outside, and Kenny's Hattie Blue is between horses, trailing the field, Buwanaswari. Half mile, 46-2, demanding tempo being set here, and Saratoria leads by a head. Wine Angel on the outside is second. Zenin Girl trying to parlay a good trip from third, from White Lion, who comes under a ride while fourth. Highland Sarah to her inside is fifth, then Kenny's Hattie Blue, and they run to the top of the stretch. Saratoria leads by a head. Right along the outside is White Lion coming on, and in between horses, Wine Angel. Saratoria is going to have to do more off the corner. She still leads, but down the outside, here comes White Lion. In between horses, Wine Angel and Highland Sarah just in back of these with 1/8 of a mile to go. White Lion down the outside trying to get to Wine Angel. Saratoria battles on inside. White Lion short lead. Saratoria coming back on the inside, but it's White Lion, Saratoria, Wine Angel photo finish. That comes down to a head bob, and the head bob appeared to go out wide to White Lion. 3 horses across the track in 139 flat.
Number 9, White Lion, gets up at the wire to win it for Northwest Stud Stables, trained by Giuseppe Iazernia and ridden to victory today by Santiago Gonzalez. We'll take a break. Be back for the 5th race in just a bit.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back to 5th race, originally scheduled for 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf, now to be run on the fast main track. Claimers 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 1, the 3, the 4, number 7, and also scratch the number 8, Bambino.
And they're up. From the outside, Bluegrass Jam wins the break and goes looking for the early lead. Toes Grey Cat moves to challenge him on the outside. These two are quickest, and they're 2 lengths better than Almirati. Then Scatman Blues and Winter Jack is last of the 5 as they chase the speed of Bluegrass Jam. It's Bluegrass Jam uncontested on a 1.5 length advantage from Toe Grey's Cat in second. 2 lengths more to the outside, Scatman Blues is head better than Almirati, and Winter Jack on the outside as they go a slow early pace. Into the backstretch they go now, chasing still Bluegrass Jam through a very comfortable quarter of 24-4. Bluegrass Jam, having hit everything he wants on the top end, leads at 3 parts of a length. Toes Gray Cat and John Delgado on a long rein, starting to ratchet up the pressure a bit in second. They're 2 lengths better than Winter Jack, who made a mid-race move. He's now third. Scatman Blues and Kyberkoa to his inside, and Albarati is last of all after a half mile that was quickened up to 48-2. First finish line in use here, so there's less than half a mile to go now, and Bluegrass Jam continues to lead. He starts to get away again by a length over Toes Gray Cat second. 3 lengths more to Scatman Blues, who's now third. Winter Jack is asked to pick it up fourth, and Bluegrass Jam was just asked to quicken. Toes Gray Cat looms alongside. These two are now in lockstep with less than 3 furlongs to go, and they're 5 lengths better than Scatman Blues in third. These 3 will settle the score as they run to the top of the stretch. Bluegrass Jam on the inside. Toes Gray Cat issues a full challenge on the outside. Delgado goes to work on Toes Gray Cat, and he has the lead. He'll have to hold off Scatman Blues and a tough customer inside with Bluegrass Jam battling right on. Bluegrass Jam on the inside. On the outside, here's the favorite, Toes Gray Cat. Nip and tuck. Toes Gray Cat short lead. Bluegrass Jam game and defeat. Toes Gray Cat in front. Bluegrass Jam was second. Scatman Blues finished third in front of Winter Jack fourth in 1:43-2.
The main track only participant, number 10, Toes Gray Cat, scores for Marshall Mack and Aventura Stable, trained by Peter Walder, ridden to victory today by John Delgado. Sixth race, 6 furlong sprint. Claimers 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 1 Rascality. Note the jockey on the number 3 is Jose Osorio Jr.
And they're up. From the outside, Ecliptical's Wildcat wins the break and tries to establish the early lead. From the outside, Key Reversal is showing speed. Artie Ocean from down toward the inside, mixing it up, Newspaper Boy. And Mia's Rocket's going to have to get out of there. She'll back off to be 5th, a length better than Rasta Friend 6th. It's 3 lengths to Temecula Creek and Lord Chelsea. The stablemates are last and second last as a real scramble goes on for the early lead. Past the half-mile pole, Artie Ocean has worked to the lead, but the rail's open for Mia's Rocket, and Mia's Rocket takes full use of it, went from 5th to 3rd in 2 strides, and is now up to take the lead. Alongside Artie Ocean second, 3 wide Newspaper Boy third. Ecliptical's Wildcat is now racing 4th. Behind the speed from 5th is Rasta Friend in front of Key Reversal, and nothing from the Ida Cernia pair yet as they run past the quarter pole. Mia's Rocket trying to win back for the new connections. Will cut the corner with the race to win or lose. Trying to follow that rival is Rasta Friend, who splits horses and comes on next. On the outside and coming on is Newspaper Boy, 3/16 to go. The leader is Mia's Rocket, confidently handled 2 on top. Rasta Friend trying to get up for second, trying to run down the leader, but to no avail. It will be Mia's Rocket winning right back for the new connections under Edgar Zayas by almost 3.5. Rasta Friend second, Artie Ocean third, and Lord Chelsea made up ground to be 4th in 1:10-1.
Number 6, Mia's Rocket, finds room on the inside and draws off the score for What LLC, trained by Gennady Dorichenko, ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. We'll take a break. Be back for the late Daily Double.
OBS is the leading 2-year-old source to the world. The OBS June sale has produced such prominent runners as 2013 Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile winner Golden Sense and 2014 Fountain of Youth Stakes winner Wildcat Red. Nearly 1,200 quality racing prospects will be offered at the OBS June sale of 2-year-olds and horses of racing age June 17th through 20th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back. The 7th feature race, 1 mile and 1/16. It's an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. To scratch the 4, 10th star, the number 7, Yeshiva Curlin. Note the big favorite, number 3, Palatine Hill.
And they're up. Toward the inside, the favorite Palatine Hill reaches out to take the early lead. Toward the rail, Magnum Force moves to challenge. Out wide on the outside is main man Mike, but it will be Palatine Hill to establish inside position. Not quite, though, with Magnum Force holding his spot toward the inside. Joshua's Comprise comes away much closer today. He races in 3rd, a length better than main man Mike 4th, followed by Tapacero and 5 lengths to stretch running Decaf again. Now Palatine Hill is crossed over and assumes control by 2 over Magnum Force, who's tipped off off the fence to be second by the opening quarter in 24-1. Main man Mike has had to cover some ground, and Joshua's Comprise is put into the race today. He's between horses within 2.5 of the lead now. They're about 4 and 5 lengths better than Tapacero, and he's about 7 lengths better than Decaf again. They make their way down the backstretch and approach the half-mile pole. They went through the opening half-mile, and 47-1. Palatine Hill let it roll down the backside, and he opens up by 3.5. Toward the inside, Magnum Force is second. Joshua's Comprise coming under a ride. Main man Mike has had a wide journey, 5 lengths better than Tapacero, and still nothing from Decaf again. They move to the top of the stretch, and they're still chasing Palatine Hill. Odds on 3-5, and opened up by 5 lengths to the top of the stretch run over Magnum Force and Joshua's Comprise, who battle it out second and third. Tapacero begins to warm to the task. Main man Mike has covered ground and drops anchor, and Joshua's Comprise has never been involved, but Palatine Hill bids this field a good afternoon. Palatine Hill straightens into the drive with a 6-length lead. Joshua's Comprise is second. In between horses, Tapacero trying to get third in front of Magnum Force, but it's an easy win for Palatine Hill. Peter Walder for 2 on the day. Delgado with a riding double. Palatine Hill, Cadillac's owned by 5. Joshua's Comprise second. Decaf again, the other Barry Rose trainee, got running to be third in front of Tapacero fourth at 143.
The favorite, number 3, Palatine Hill, cruises under the wire, owned by Skip Cheeseman, and that gives Evertour Stable, Peter Walder, and jockey John Delgado their second wins on the card. The 8th and final race, the main track, now sealed. This is 6 furlong event. Claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 4, the 6, the number 8, and the jockey on the 10 is Edgar Zayas.
And runners away. Tomei begins nicely from the outside. To her inside, the bookkeeper moves to challenge, and ridden hard out of there is Double Interest. Double Interest wants the lead, but quicker the bookkeeper in the early stages. The bookkeeper and Double Interest 1-2 from Tomei, who now sits third, 4 lengths better than Requentos. Then toward the city, inside Carla and Me, and Sweet Kalia last of all, as they make their way to the far turn run. They went through that opening quarter mile, chasing the sharp speed of 22-3 was the sharp opening quarter, and the bookkeeper leads by a head, but Double Interest is right back at her second. 3.5 lengths back to Tomei, who starts to ratchet in from third. Toward the inside, Carla and Me is now fourth. Requentos covering ground. 3.5 lengths better than Toward the City with 5/16 to go. The bookkeeper puts away Double Interest. The one running on from the back is Requentos. She was fourth. She's now third and starting to gain ground. Into second, Requentos with 1 to get to. The bookkeeper turns first. 46-4 for the half mile. The bookkeeper straightens for the drive on a 5-length lead. Requentos is continuing to gain ground, but she's far too late to catch the bookkeeper. It's the bookkeeper for back-to-back jacks. Kevin Krieger and the bookkeeper will take the Friday finale. Gate to wire, in front by about 4.5 lengths. Requentos second in front of Tomei, who was third, and Toward the City finished fourth in 1:12-3. Fifth to complete your high fives is Sweet Kalia.
Number 7, the bookkeeper, glides over the sealed track, owned by Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Rashawn Creek, ridden to victory today by Kevin Krieger. The pick 4, 4, 47, 15. Pick 5, 5 of 5. $330, 25 cents, 4 of 5. $6 even to pick 6, 6 of 6. $1,148.54. We will have a jackpot pool of $100,000 going into the Saturday card.
And that wraps up Friday's action. Remember, on Saturday, we have a special 10-race card with double stakes action. We have a 2-year-old race. It is called the Kodiak Island, and it's got 4.5 furlong track record holder Deca Brist stretching out the 5 furlongs for the first time. And a little later on, it's the English Channel, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.